Welcome back, everyone. This video is going to be about how we construct our bait hose set. But before we get to that, I'm going to put a couple pictures of Justin's deer he got last November. He recently just got his deer head back from Whitetail Impressions Taxidermy, and I'm going to put that picture on here too. So they did an amazing job. I want to say thank you to Whitetail Impressions for the job they did. It was absolutely amazing. With that being said, let's get to the video. Welcome back, everyone. Let's get started by saying, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Give this video a like and please leave a comment. And for those of you returning, thank you so much for your support. It is very much appreciated. I did some watching of the videos we put out this year, and I noticed that I spoke about the bait hose set that we use, but never really went over how we make it. So today we're going to go over making the bait hose set. This is really our go-to water set for coon, mink, and muskrat. It's really simple and easy to make. You can put one of these in, and probably half the time you can make a pocket. You can actually put these in before season, have your hole dug, and if you use earth anchors or whatever, you could actually have one of those driven in the creek bed. You can even pre-bait them up just like you do your coyote sets, if any of you that pre-bait your predator sets before season. But anyways, it's simple. Now, I'm not taking anything away from the pocket set. It works too, but besides trail sets with 160s and trail sets with dog proofs, these creek sets with this bait hose set is really a killer set. So it's simple. All you do is find you at least a bank, at least a foot high, and all you're doing is taking a trowel and you're going in here and you're digging out a hole, and it doesn't have to be very far back. You can see I've got my blade back in there. I've already dug this. My blade's back in there about so far. About that deep, and it's just as big as the trowel. Nothing too great. And make sure your bank is up and down. Once you get your bait hole dug and your bed pretty well situated, because you want your trap to at least sit somewhat firm. Now, you can use earth anchors for this. We always just use a nice big log, wire it off to a 1.5 coil spring, and always make sure you're wiring these off that, like right here, this fork, this wire will not slide off this way, and this log gets thicker as it goes down, so the wire will not slip off that way. So pretty much your animal will be sitting here waiting for you in the morning. I always double wire. I use good wire. If you watched that very first check day last season, we had good wire on it. And this is the same creek that we lost that 1.5 coil spring, that very first set. We found it the drag on down the creek. But it's simple. Just take your trap, and all you're going to do is set it right down, straight, your pan straight up and down from the hole, not offset like you would predator sets. One other thing we use is I'll take a stick and shove down in there on each side, more or less right by the levers, just to help guide them right across that trap. Now, we use our tuna, mackerel, and fish oil mix in these baits because I believe the fishier smell, the better. But today, we're just constructing this set trapping season's not in, we're just going to use a little of Catch Brothers Black Label. And all you do is just put that bait back the hole, and I always wipe my spoon or whatever I use to put the bait in the water to get that oil floating downstream. With our homemade bait, it's that fish oil, so it works really, really good. And then get a good stick here. Just top it off. Now, usually we'd use Big 3 lure because that attracts mink, muskrat, raccoon. But I'll use some of this Coon lure. Just stick a stick in the end of it, get a little bit on the end. And all we do with this is just put it right above the hole. Now, if you're worried about something coming up on top of the bank and trying to dig in, you can take a rock, a log, or something just to block it there where they have to come in the water, go across the trap to get to the hole. It is a highly effective set. We've catch numerous coons in it. Now, if you're going to target mink with this, have your pan set on a hair trigger since they're so light. A lot of times you'll catch coons by both front feet instead of one, because you can do this on a higher bank, so where they come up off them front feet on their back feet, they'll come down, and usually both feet hit that pan and you'll catch both front feet. You can also take a wet leaf and cover your trap. You can even take a leaf and shove back on top of your bait, just like you would a grass plug over your canine sets. But like I said, it's a really quick set to make for coon, mink, muskrat. It works really, really well. I just wanted to go over it with you and let you see exactly how we make it. Give it a try this next season. Let me know how it works out for you. It is a great, great set. I learned this set when I was a sophomore in high school. That was back in the middle 80s, so I've used it ever since. Like I said, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and everybody else that's returned and watched this video, thank you so much. We'll see you down the line.